Hello folks, welcome to a walkie talkie. Now, I have been keeping rather tight-lipped on the matter. Actually, I'm rather shocked, to be honest, how quiet-lipped I've been on the matter. But I think the time for being tight-lipped is well and truly done. Well and truly done. Right. So, yeah, it's regarding Holly Willoughby and a strange guy called Gavin Plum. Now, we all know who Holly Willoughby is and who she worked alongside. There we are, a bit clearer. Aye. And the thing is, we've learnt about Gavin Plum and his plot to kidnap, rape and murder. It's absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, long diagrams and dioramas of how things will play out. I mean, that's extremely disturbing. It just really... it shocks the 10 bells out if you actually sat and read page by page what he was wanting to do. And it wasn't just her. It turns out he had 4 other people. Now the thing is, Gavin Plum is a security guard, right? And I'll tell you about the history of security guards. Until the thing called SIA came around to almost clean out the industry and get rid of all the perverts. It was an industry run by perverts, ran by crooks, ran by other horrible people. Yeah, and that's just the way it happened. And then SIA came in and they brought in various bits and bobs, including the God Pass that sits on people's arms. It has had a part success. You'll never be able to polish a turd. You'll never be able to polish shite. I say the same acronym twice. 2 for the price of 1, nah? But anyway, yeah, it'll never truly clean that industry and get rid of all the wrong ones. It'll probably get about 80% at its best shout. It probably is a good contribution, to be fair. It's probably a good contribution. But this guy Gavin really does match the profile of OG security guard. Pervert, fat, thinks he's God kind of thing, yeah. And we first got knowing of him and his depraved little mind when he had a plan to kidnap and murder Holly Willoughby. Right, but this whole thing wasn't exactly that new, because he'd been having ideations to do this for a while before. And then on top of that, he had 4 other people that he was wanting to kidnap, rape and murder. It's fucking abhorrent. And reading through the notes and right, it does not indicate that he maybe fell into a wrong crowd. It doesn't indicate at all that he was like an Nigel No Mates, that's the best way to put it. It doesn't indicate he's got some freak BDSM kinks, or any form of kink for that matter. He just had extreme, appalling thought plans to do with people, whether he had You know, maybe it was a Holly Willoughby crush when he was young and he was going through puberty and he just couldn't quite organise himself and realise the difference between you know, a kind of fetish and reality. You know, it's weird, but he had very precise, very precise and perverted ideas what he was wanting to do with this list of people. And the thing that led up to his arrest, charge and sentencing today was he was on some kind of fetish network and he was talking about what he was wanting to do to whoever he wanted to do it to. And this was like a kind of version of our CID guy who was actually on his forum luring Plum to discuss what he was wanting to do. And yeah, Plum got caught, he got arrested, he spent time in remand, probably the best place for him. And then the court case happened this year, and today they have released information of Gavin being jailed for 15 years. See, when I heard the term life term, I thought, oh, he's got 20 years. 15. Only 15. But at least it is 15. Hopefully when if he is going to a new jail facility, they're all ready waiting for him, ready to bash buggery out his head. Bash his head in with a brick or something like that, because people like him make one's life a fucking nightmare, an absolute nightmare. I hope he does something when he is in jail to extend the jail term, because you know, I don't think this society is quite ready for his depraved way of thinking. You know, it's just nasty. And at least for 15 years, the women of the United Kingdom are going to be safe away from this perverted security guard and his kidnap, rape / murder fetish. You know, nobody should have to deal with it, really. And another thing, during the investigation process, his computers were taken off him, right? And probably his phone as well, but we'll focus on the computers. He's not getting them back because he had caused a digital crime with his computer. You know, it's very similar to give someone a piece of paper and a pen, and if they start maybe writing something that could lead to someone's murder, they get a pen taken off him, and they get a pen, paper, whatever the hell it is, taken off. But yeah, 15 years at least. At least we're not going to be safe. But in the meantime, do I think he could ever be what you call rehabilitated? Absolutely not. I think the best rehabilitation that geezer could ever have is getting the fucking 10 shades of shite battered out of his head, and maybe do something himself that lands him an extra year or two, whatever, you know. But yeah, he's the exact reason. He's the exact reason that SIA came in to clean out the security industry. There was a lot of people with extreme perversions and stuff like that, and stalking charges in the security industry back then. But There's been a lot of change. Not the full amount of change everybody wants, but you know, you can only take small steps. And again, at least the ladies of the United Kingdom are safe away from such horrendousness. I might add just before I end the walkie talkie, I've seen a picture of Gavin Plum. He absolutely he is not a hunk. You could tell, you know, looking at Gavin, he obviously would have trouble interesting any girl towards him, and also, yeah, he would probably try and take it in a forcible manner, because remember there was an incident on the Stansted Express not long before all this hullabaloo came to pass. He is not anyone new to a courtroom, put it that way. But yeah, I mean, looking at Gavin Plum, he definitely is not any Chris Hemsworth. He certainly is not Chris Hemsworth personified or anything like it. He looks like he could have a sizable struggle in a girl, and by him getting a girl, it probably comes through illegal means. I was quite amused at the t-shirt he used to wear to his first trial. I think that's the one that he goes and says his name, and that's about it for the day. Aged to perfection. Well, we don't need to say any more apart from the words age and pervert always go hand in hand, don't they? But yeah, I'm so glad that everyone's hopefully in a more safer place. But any old roads, I think it's time for me to make my way to work and everything else. Until then, I'll catch you later.